A piece of maritime history is leaving the South Street seaport. After more than 4 decades, a historic ship is about to set sail to make room for an even more important vessel. CBS 2's Elise Finch has the story from Lower Manhattan on why it is shipping out.
The Peking may look like a rusty old boat, but it represents the last generation of sailing ships built for world trade.
Peking and her sisters were known as nitrate clippers. They carried nitrates, bird guano, from the west coast of South America to Europe. That was for use as fertilizer, as the ingredients for explosives.
The steel-hulled vessel is nearly 400 feet long. Its 4 masts 170 feet high. Built in Germany in 1911, the Peking was retired in 1933 when steamers took over what was left of the nitrate trade. For 40 years, it served as a nautical school before becoming part of the South Street Seaport Museum fleet. But as museum resources dwindled after Superstorm Sandy, the fleet had to be reduced. Because of its age and condition, the Peking could easily be sent to the scrapyard, but museum officials found it a new home instead. This is the second time organizers at the South Street Seaport Museum have saved the Peking. The first time was in 1974 when they acquired it. This year, instead of destroying it, they're gifting it to a museum in Germany.
I think we had this ship for a while now, and I think we enjoyed it. It's time for someone else to enjoy it.
This decision allowed the museum to focus its efforts and money, $13 million, on restoring the Wavertree, a ship with stronger ties to New York.
Pick a cargo, it was brought in on ships like Wavertree here into the seaport. Wavertree is the type of ship that built this city.
I think it would fit more with the modern era of New York.
I think that it's going to be a big boost to the area, and I think it'll help out.
3 small tugboats will pull the Peking out of Pier 16 this week. The restored Wavertree will take its place on September 24th. At South Street Seaport, Elise Finch, CBS 2 News.
And the German government is paying more than $30 million to have the Peking taken to the Maritime Museum of Hamburg, where it will be restored. The Peking is scheduled to leave South Street Seaport tomorrow morning.